Children of the Blackened Root is a dark urban fantasy set in the city of Eldermere, a place that survives not because it is pure, but because it is managed. For generations, 8 families have served as stewards of a fragile balance. They do not rule with crowns. They inherit responsibility. They inherit silence. They inherit the burden of sins buried so deeply the city itself was built on top of them. Eldermere does not fear invasion. It fears exposure. Because the monsters rising in the streets are not strangers. They are not outsiders clawing their way in from some distant abyss. They are consequences. Consequences of violence that was justified, of power that went unchecked, of traditions that demanded obedience instead of accountability. The heirs of the 8 families were raised to believe they were protectors, guardians of order, keepers of stability. But as the wards begin to fracture and the truth surfaces, the line between protector and monster begins to blur. What does it mean to defend a system built on harm? What does it mean to inherit authority rooted in bloodshed? And who pays the price for keeping the peace? At its core, this story explores inherited violence, generational accountability, and the weight of legacy. It asks whether maintaining balance is truly justice, or simply preservation of power. Eldermere is not a city under siege. It is a city confronting what it created, and the heirs must decide whether they will continue the stewardship of buried sins, or finally break the cycle, even if it costs them everything. Children of the Blackened Root. Some monsters are made. Some are inherited.